Hi guys, I felt like making a little video, get away from work and make you a sneak peek preview of what we're doing now. We're testing all the ISOs. Again, there's new Calamaris out, and thankfully, right, it always improves. Open source for free and great. So you know the drill. The guys who know what they use in the sense of hardware, they use NVIDIA, so the NVIDIA driver, but there are more than one, right? The normal hardware is probably gonna be successful, else choose open source, right? So these are really choices. At this point in time, things can go well or can go wrong, right? So make a different choice if something went wrong. So how will it look now in the next Calamaris that you'll get? Our Calamaris has been changed by content, but it will always change. Even the old Calamaris ISOs, which is strange, it's created in November, it's created in September, they actually change. The net module changes. It's a module and it's actually going to get things from the net. So an ISO from September will get the new stuff in. And that's of course a big if you got internet, but this is VirtualBox. So yes, we are connected to the internet. So we always recommend, guys, start with beginner. Do not think too fast. I'm an advanced Linux user. I can do everything. I get it. And I click and I click and I click, right? It can go wrong. So the beginner installation is what we recommend. I'm gonna show you, however, the advanced one, because that's where all the changes were made. So if we go for advanced, and if we've got internet, Calamaris always goes to the internet, even now, just built, goes to the internet and has a look around to the files. So that's the version we have. It's the very last one, like yesterday, I think, or the day before that. And we have been over 20 installations for sure. BTRFS, encrypted, not encrypted, XFS, JFS, RiserFS, X4, you name it. We've done all the combinations, encrypted, not encrypted. So it feels good, it feels stable, and maybe by the time we release it, it will be another version yet. So version 50 then. So here we get all the nice Linux kernels together, and the Intel U code if you want it, if you need it. And then next, this will go away. These two lines will be not there anymore, and this will be the only page that contains the open source. So this, think this away, rub this out, and these two lines will go away, and they'll get their own page. Voila. Now we've made it, let's say, smarter, that if you choose, and that's a big if, let's do a Control R. If you choose NVIDIA, then you see a different page that we just did not see right now. So if you choose open source, you won't see the NVIDIA module. And if you choose NVIDIA, obviously you can select NVIDIA because you made already in your mind the selection, I want to have NVIDIA, right? So Calamaris is themed or changed or tweaked that way. If you choose NVIDIA, show NVIDIA. If you did not choose NVIDIA, don't show NVIDIA. I'll show it right now. So think away, these two and the last one. This is gonna be pure open source. And here we'll have just the NVIDIA guys, all together, grouped together, and we're going to move away from this combination of Linux and NVIDIA because, well, it happened to me too on my ISO builder, and it's just no fun. So since I went to NVIDIA DKMS, no issue whatsoever. So the DKMS package, basically, it just is an all-round Swiss Army knife that works together with all kernels. Voila. What do we need more? We don't want black screens. But if you know what you're doing, you can still get NVIDIA and NVIDIA LTS to just select it. by default, we're gonna say, let's play it safe. Let's use NVIDIA DKMS. And even if you'd start changing to other kernels, the NVIDIA DKMS might, I'm not sure, haven't tried it, might also support that. So that's the big change, one extra page. You only see it if you selected NVIDIA in the beginning, in the BIOS or in the UEFI. That's where you select it. And then we have another new guy, Login Manager Lai. I hope I say it right, I don't know, but anybody can help me out, right? So Lee Lai, I don't know. But it's quite minimal, it's black screen, and you boot up, and well, yeah, it's something different. And then we have all our desktops, no new ones. There are a few in the pipeline, but they'll stay there. And here we have added some more stuff. We create so much things and we never make any publicity about it. This is the only place actually we can say, look what we've done, right? All the meta packages are here, all the application, desktop treasure, the treasure, and the tweaktool, but the tweaktool is installed. I know it is by default installed. Some of the things are really there to remind people, hey, this is what we bring to the table, this is what we developed. All these Arc themes are beautiful, but if you don't know they exist, if you don't see the name, if you don't know they exist, you can't learn them, right? As a beginner, we know, we've developed it, but anybody for the first day at ArcoLinux doesn't know. So voila, we've got it listed a little bit longer. Dual Git wallpapers is new, SDM backgrounds and a what if in the pipeline, but there it is already. So some more things, the themes, so it's all here on one page, ArcoLinux stuff. Okay, then next we've added here also some things, so I'll let you stop the video and have a look. I don't think anything new here, nor here, nor here. Yeah, here we've added some stuff. The Qt Webflix Git is new. How do you say that? Epsilon T, I don't know, DLP is new. And then all the same, I think. Here we've made another, well, some publicity, some presence. People don't know how many variations of sardi there are. Maybe I can include it in the video as well. So there is the sardi icons, okay, fine, but these are SVGs. SVGs can be changed. It's a file, a script, a file, boom, and we've got 120 variations, and these are the groups. Next, no gaming stuff, I think. Next. I had a user online on YouTube saying, can we get some more accessibility utility? So voila, for people who are blind, who need to hear, so speak, hear, I believe Orca has something as well. So I looked it up, what was available on Linux, and it's just a click away and you've got it installed. Here some things have changed too. Oh my god. Although some of these packages are already on so many of our machines, I put them in here, otherwise users will think, oh my god, it's missing, they don't have PAMAC, right? PAMAC is there by default. But here it is again, so you know it exists, you know that we have it, Flatpak and Paru is there, and Trizen is not there, Yabin is there. So some of these things, Snapd is there as well, are officially already installed. But if a newcomer, a new visitor comes to ArcoLinux and says, hey, you don't have this and they don't have that, yeah, it's already installed, because that's the idea of the system. What you see is what you get, right? What you see is what you get. So I'm not adding melt and simple screen recorder and git ahead to the list, because it's already there. But for these tools it made sense, otherwise people would scream out, ah, there is no AOR helper, and yes, there is, of course. So added that to the list. Okla speed list test is also new. Conflicts with our own speed test, I think, so one of the two. But that's choices, right? Power pill is new, I think. So a few of these guys, that's a new one. Voila. Next. So in between ISOs, we keep on building packages and they go in our repo. And at building time, we have a look, what did we add to our repo? And now we added also to Calamars. But, yeah, voila. That's what we did then. Nothing there. And this one's totally there. The pure guy all along, because all the other stuff is already installed that we need: Discord, Telegram, etc. So Belgian, next, erase disk. So I think this would be a good one for a normal system. And then we have, you can hibernate if you want to. All the options are there. And then next. So a quick sneak peek for what's coming in mid-January. Ah yeah, before I forget to tell you, and then we'll pause and wait for the installation. Some users already have benefited with a personal link of mine. ArcoLinux made an update for all the users that have a NVME, so that's a different kind of SSD, but much smaller, but longer, like 15 centimeters by 2-3 centimeters, and it goes into desktops as well as in laptops. Now, because of the update of ArcoLinux, suddenly everything comes back to life and NVMEs are found. Plus, with the settings that we've made in Calamares, not particularly in Calamares, in the grub and in the boot sequence when we boot up, we've added there also some code so that NVMe is visible, right? So if you're hearing this and say, oh my god, I need this, well, come to Discord, send me a DM and I'll share you a link to the latest build. So test ISO, so you can test it out that it works on your NVMe machine. So an invitation for people out there with an issue, well, with the hardware of an NVMe. And let's now wait for the installation. Maybe something else I should mention already. I'll make a separate video by the time, which will be the 25th or 26th of December. At that point, we'll switch everything over and you won't see these NVIDIA lines anymore in the open source driver. So if you are downloading then, installing then, you won't see the text anymore of NVIDIA, but you won't see the next one either. So the NVIDIA net module will not be there, will only be there on the mid-January. I don't know if you're getting the message, but after 25-26 we're going to update Calamar's configurations so that we can finally build the final ISOs, right? So at that point, when you use a November ISO, it will go to the internet, if you got an internet, and it will fetch the new thing. And the new thing will not include NVIDIA lines there. Okay. So we're installing all the sardi icons, Ghost Flexible, sardi Mint Y icons. So yes, it's using the Mint icons, which are actually the one from Horst3180, the developer designer of the Arc theme. So that his Arc icons created green, yellow, blue, 6-7 colors, something. And we're almost ready to go and reboot. Done. And then of course, remember guys, if you're in VirtualBox, go down the list, boot existing OS, otherwise you'll get back the live DVD. So the last thing I want to show you is the sardi icons. Buy, and buy, and our beautiful new wallpaper till we get tired of it again, because it's all very temporary wallpapers. That's one thing I want to do. I want to go to here, and that's the sardi icons appearance, and then we have here lots and lots and lots of themes. Maybe I should tell you as well, there are so many more themes to be downloaded. Let's make some publicity for sudo pacman -s, right? And then we ArcoLinux. There you go. There are so many more themes. So these are the general simple themes, in the sense that this is the Arc themes 2021. So I've built them, I've built them in 2021. I'll do another one in 2022, so we'll have a reference. And then with these you can have more colors. So what have been creative in there are the creative colors, and in here are the blue colors. So sky, another creation, another package, another look at things, because this is what we used to have, right? And in the other package, which is here, ArcoLinux Arc theme, that's the old package, 2020, so to speak. This is the new package, and this is some more creative things. All has to do with scripting. I explain you can make your own Arc theme as a color you like. Choose one of them out of 60 million colors and have your own Arc theme. So that's something already that's nice. And then we go to the icons. So sardi Arc. The fun stuff in XFCE is you just go over it and immediately you see the response there. And I'll just let you have a look. Each time, of course, depending of the choice we make, the menu will change, right? This here will change as well, but we'll have to go down. And it all depends of your moments of the day, the wallpaper that you have, that you say, I'm gonna choose something else. And there is so many to choose from. In the meantime, we've changed dramatically in here. Same goes for here. Those are really dramatical changes. Everything in blue. But that's the point, right? It all is beautiful. Every icon, every application has an icon to it. And that's something I always sigh when I go to an operating system that has icons missing, or wrong icons, or old icons. It means it needs to be one big, nice, beautiful look. And then I'm happy. So I decided years ago to make my own thing, to become happy, so to speak. So lots and lots of choices. I hope you can find someone. The sardi monos are nice as well. I've been using them for years in the beginning, I think, of ArcoLinux or Arch Merge. Everything was in monochrome, or it's not really monochrome. It's lighter, dark, and light gray, and mid gray, and dark gray, and so on. But choices, right? Choices, and there's a freedom of choice. It's incredible how many things I've created in the past, and nicely packaged for you guys, so you can just click, download, done. And these are all the sardi icons. If you see one, then you say, oh my god, right? Sudo pacman -s sardi tab. Start pressing tab. One of these guys might be the thing you want. So what you've seen here, is one of those guys. Always like this one. Always come back to it. Very strange. The Papyrus Casablanca, but the colors here, the color yellow, really keeps drawing me. Must be my soul color or something like that. Really is nice. Casablanca. But then with this one, I prefer it like this then. Enfin! Choices, choices, liberty, freedom. That's what ArcoLinux is all about. Enjoy it. This was my sneak peek. Cheers.